Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us.
Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of Internet Reacts, where we go over the best and the worst reactions to yesterday's Eagles game, and there is a lot to discuss this time around. They fell just short of the hurdle, like this close to pulling off one of the most ridiculous comebacks I've ever seen. Okay, the fact that they put up 22 points against that Ravens defense is staggering, but admittedly there were some lumps and bumps along the way, so let's just get into what you guys had to say. If you're new to this series, what we do here is we go through our Flick Sports group chat. We've now got nearly 250 members thriving with competitions, giveaways, polls, and of course a lot of Eagles chatter. If you want to be part of it and you want to see your best reactions and memes featured on this video in the future, there's a link in the description. It's free to join. Again, we're nearing 250, so we would love for you to be part of that community. Or you could just go on our Twitter page at Liam Jenkins PSN or at Philadelphia SN and send them there. But either way, this is the collection of some of the best reactions. I mean, we're going to start off with this one. I don't actually know what it is or what it's about, but we're going to go with it anyway. Not a clue. Accurate, but not a clue. Dwani just tweets the Joker with the Eagles hoodie on. I know this has been thrown around for quite some time now. I love that meme. It was definitely applicable in yesterday's game. I personally like this one. It wasn't actually tweeted. It came from my Twitter, but this is a screenshot of all of the Eagles' first half possessions. And the way I interpreted this was it's like my life in the DMs. You know, it's just punt, punt, fumble, punt, missed field goal. You love to see it, all right? We're very on brand. There is a reason why I cover the Eagles and not, let's say, the Steelers, yeah? Although, I feel like me in the DMs is still better than Juju Smith-Schuster on TikTok. I'm talking about my own reactions, though. I got a little bit ahead of myself and tweeted that if the Eagles won this game, I would dye my hair green because the level of shithousery would be unmatched. And this was like mid-third quarter, like when the comeback was kind of there and there was a little bit of life and J-Jaw scored the touchdown, and then Dicky Rod decided to come alive and catch a crucial pass, and then there was another touchdown, and all of a sudden, things looked a little bit worrying.
They won't remember.
Luckily for my hair, though, the Eagles lost, but I'd kind of rather they won. Crazy101 says, Brown played worse than if we would have put Liam at guard. Oi, listen, alright, I'm 6'3", built like a Goliath. About all I have got going for me, I can't lie, that is it. But beggars can't be choosers. But Jamon Brown had a terrible day at the office. 2 sacks, 4 QB hits, 3 hurries, and 9 pressures, okay? That was Jamon Brown on his own. And there is one play, okay, which I'm going to show you in a minute, where not only does he headbutt Jordan Mailata, but he kind of stops mid-play and just starts fixing his glove like the play's finished. It's unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. Actually, I have, because as so deftly put out, he also had a half sack on Carson Wentz, which was a vibe. Wannabe GM, although I can't lie, I genuinely thought his tag for this entire time was Wanab, right? Wannabe, just sorry. Anyone know a good priest for a seance? Have to purge the ghost of Aguilar from Hightower? No, stop it, look. Every time John Hightower makes a drop, okay, I get ruined. Like, my Twitter mentions go into the mud so deep that they're going to rise up into, like, Treebeard in 30 years. It's so bad. I love John Hightower, but there was a redeeming factor. He caught, admittedly, a wide open. He caught a 50-yard pass, which was good. Yeah, he dropped the other one, but we won't talk about that. I don't want to make excuses for him, but 5th round pick, very limited off-season. I don't know if he would be that he was great at tracking the ball at Boise State. I'm not giving up on him just yet. Look, if you can give Nelson Aguilar that many years to kind of pan out, I think we can do the same for John Hightower. On that note, though, when he did make that reception, it did kind of leave me like this.
I wanna stand with you on a mountain. I wanna bathe with you in the sea. I wanna lay like this forever until the sky falls down on me.
David Kang got very aggressive with this tweet, so I'm gonna move back and just shout. What is what he said? Okay. We dropped 22 fourth quarter points on the best scoring defense in the entire league with buying goddamn replacement players. I respect the passion. I can't lie. I respect the passion. Brennan, meanwhile, very accurate gif. I mean, like, was there anyone who didn't get banned? I think out of a 53-man roster at this point, okay, there are genuinely more unhealthy Eagles players than healthy ones. We've seen Jack Driscoll go down, Zach Ertz went down, Miles Sanders went down. The injury gods are playing a game of guess who with Eagles players. They'll be like, does he have hair? Yes. Okay, right, we'll take Lane Johnson down. Bang, he goes down. Okay, is he a cornerback? No. All right, Avonte Maddox he's now injured. And that's how I think this season's playing out. In a gift so more, Tyler Andrews was a bit like, and I think that was sort of the vibe from a lot of people. Jarrell had a similar one. You know, you guys were sort of just, it's not the end of the world. It's not bad. I mean, they played well considering the opposition they were facing, right? But oddly, despite everything, I think there was somehow more positives to take than negatives. But one of the big negatives was the injury bug, though, and this meme pretty much sums it up. I was born with glass bones and paper skin. That entire episode could be this team right now, mate. I cannot lie to you. But Chris Huller put this into our Eagles flick chat. Eagles offensive line, I'm once again asking for another backup. Please, anyone but Jamon Brown. There was a lot of memes about Doug Peterson as well. Semi, for instance, says Doug Peterson on that 2-point conversion. Run the ball. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. It seemed like a very questionable call, and I haven't really got my head around it. But Chris put this meme in, which is perfect. Get our first touchdown, go for 2 for no real reason, and fail. Lose by 2, lose by 2. 100%. Like, I understand that there's mathematics and there's analytics in these decisions now, but you were down 17-6. It isn't even a 2-possession game at that point. Like, it's not worth going for 2. And the fact that if he'd have just made that field goal, it would have been a tie game. If Jake Elliott had made that field goal, it would have been a tie game. We know he missed one as well. It's just gut-wrenching that those are the tiny errors stopping the team beating the Ravens. And the team we're talking about are so depraved of any talent and so ravaged by injury that we shouldn't even be having that conversation. And we are because of Carson Wentz. And we'll get to that a bit later. No, Dave Fit, extra point. Dougie 2 points. Nah, not having it, mate. But get back there. Get down there, Dave. Time to go watch some Cameron Johnston only fans, all right? Jackson, the Eagles fan, says, me seeing the Eagles come back. Bang! Me seeing Doug Peterson practically throw the game on a bad 2-point call. Then the water pistol comes out. It is so heartbreaking. And Sanchez on that note says, terrible day for Peterson. The play calling, he hasn't been the same since the Super Bowl. His first scripted plays are abysmal. No reason to have 0 yards almost in the first half. It's just ridiculous. I agree. Like, that first half was tragic. And the fact it went 0 to 1,000 is genuinely a bit scary. But there's hope. Like, I think I need to see more from Jalen Hurts. The fact that they had over 100 yards of offense when he was in the game says a lot to me. I need to see more 2 QB sets. So I've been pounding this table, all right, like I'm making a pizza, like I'm pounding the dough all year, all right, since his drafting, since Martin Moninveg. We've got the receipts, we've got the videos. I need that content in my life. Sounds like me after a breakup. Can't lie. On that note, I am sad and proud at the same time, says Joey. Although, it looks like he's recently married, so congratulations, Joey. Carson led an almost impossible comeback with possibly the worst offensive line in Eagles history. 100%. 100%. What's worse is he's on pace to be sacked 66 times, which would be the 4th most in NFL history. Been sacked 5 times or more in back-to-back weeks. The last time that happened to an Eagles quarterback, 2001, Donovan McNabb, okay? There are some serious David Carr and Andrew Luck vibes, and it is terrifying me. Let's bring us on to Carson Wentz, Travis Fulgham, everyone else on offense. How true is that? Like, even Zach Ertz looks like he's still half-assed and just flailing around and getting injured. Miles Sanders then goes down. It is genuinely Carson Wentz after 17 Starbucks espresso shots with Travis Fulgham. The chemistry they've got is unreal. No idea what's going on with the rest of the offense. And Michael says Carson Wentz is not the problem. I thought he was. The dude fought. And you know what? Even if Carson Wentz wasn't perfect, which he wasn't, like, there was a fumble, I felt he should have slided, really. We're not quite there yet. But the resilience, the toughness, the heart, the absolute determination to keep going, even when 17-0 down, it's unreal. Like, there is no way you can doubt Carson Wentz. He might be scrappy, he might throw interceptions, he might be reckless at times, but we learned that the real Carson Wentz is just never going to bail on the team, and I absolutely love that. Omar Espinoza says, heartbreaking loss because we were right there till the very end, but so many injuries, a couple of missed opportunities, and a questionable two-play call at the end, and yet I love to see the fight in this team. Dub. 100% agree, mate. Absolutely agree. Perfect Tommy says they looked dreadful at the start, but almost came back. Again, sounds like my love life, almost being the optimal word there. Wentz was able to rally, but where was this team in the first half? Baltimore could have killed him. I'm amazed they didn't, to be honest. I'm genuinely stunned they didn't. Hey guys, for another episode of Internet React. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like, subscribe down below if you haven't already, and make sure you're joining our Flick Sports group chat. It's free to do so. You're with all the boys, making all the noise, and you can be featured in next week's video. We will have This Week in Philadelphia Sports coming for you a little bit later today. I'll see you